Good morning, my friends. It is 8:50 on a Saturday. Very rare schedule for me. For 2 weeks, I will be working in the daytime. So, don't mind me if I cough a lot. I've been having a big spell with that the last couple days. So, for every good day, there's always a bad day. On a good note, I've lost about 6 to 7 pounds. And I think it was because we've been working so hard over the last couple of days. Because business where I work has been picking up, and that's good in a way, but bad if you knew how the job is. Well, yesterday, China helped broker a deal with Saudi Arabia and Iran. Now, while some people don't see that as really a big issue, remember that right now, America's going through their thing with China. Remember, it's Israel that's going after Iran. So China has brokered this deal with Iran and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia also controls a lot of oil. There is a guy who's in charge of them that I always call the lawless one. And does it mean he's that main AC on stage and all that? Well, who knows about that? Or a lot of people have other ideas, but no one knows for sure. Anyway, the crux of the matter, in a video I did the other night, Gil Broussard did a video where, well, it's not a video, because he hasn't done any videos lately, but he put up a couple of posts on his dreaded FB that insinuated that something was on the way, and we know that he wasn't looking for any asteroid, okay? We know that what he was looking for was an iron comet. It looks kind of like a planet because it's so large, but in reality, it's just Tacoma that's that big. So, he put up a little cartoon, and the cartoon says, "Oh, I guess this is the reason I'll have to call in and miss work tomorrow," but there's nothing else to it. You have to figure it out yourself. Some people are saying asteroid. Others are going, well, I think it might be the comet that he's looking for. So it might be. So I went on YouTube here and brought him up and went to the video, the second video that he did with this guy from Mexico, I think it is, or like some Latin country, okay? And 3-hour video, but everything within that video is happening right now, today, as they talk and speak, okay? Major Silicon Valley Bank took a dump header yesterday. I'm there, in that area. 2 other banks took headers. There are 10 to 15 other banks on the list, and one of those banks on the list happens to be the trust that my mom has. Now, the funniest thing about that is that they say it's guaranteed to a certain amount of money because she has less than what the guarantee is. So we're going to see what that is. Dow fell 400 points yesterday. Well, 500, and then it came back up a couple. So that finished out at about 400, the low. The debt we're in is amazing. So I'm going to tell you this. Now, I'll look it up, and I'll shoot you another video about this so you can know where to go. I think it's called WION. And I think it's either it's Asia or Australian or whatever, because they speak English, but I think it's like it is a different country. It's very amazing that on that channel, the stuff that we thought our news would be putting up every single day is not there. They're showing you live war footage. They're talking about all this other stuff, but we don't. We're just showing dumbass TV shows about whoever and this and that and all this other stuff. So it's really kind of dumb in a way. So what's kind of funny about it is, and a lot of people in today's world don't like to watch TV. So what they do is they get their favorite shows, they DVR them, and then they just watch them. So they're not watching TV at all. So no one's in the know of what's going on. And there's a lot of things that are happening in the world right now. So I would just keep my heads up. Stay, as Gil Broussard said in that video, that big long 3-hour video. You can find it here on YouTube. Just go to Gil Broussard and he'll be there with the guy from Mexico or Spain or wherever it is. And basically tells everybody to stay stocked. And that's basically all. He's also talked about areas of the world that'll be hit. And if you live in one where we do, and you can't get out of here, you gotta hope you're gonna be a remnant, just like he says. Because you know what? It ain't gonna be any pick and choose. It's just gonna be whatever it is. And so all you could do is hope for the best, but stay stocked up, food, water, supplies, enough to get you by, and hopefully you get lucky enough. The Bible does say that 1/4 of the world will be gone like instantly. So I looked it up. Now, I don't know this because I'm not a biblical scholar. I don't really get deep study like a lot of people. But he was talking about, Jacob's trouble, the original Jacob's trouble. And so I looked that up, and it's kind of funny because it fits that we're going into that again. So every timeline that he's talked about is fitting now. And he said that the timeline ends somewhere this year to next year. And it's March. So if we don't see this comet by next month, or spotted anyway, by guys like him, then it will be one more year. And if it is by then, well, that's what it's going to be, see? So it looks like the timeline's coming. Sorry for this, but I've had a real rough couple days. I don't know whether my inhaler wasn't working because I dropped one, some water spilled on it, so I don't know. It might not be working as well. I got the new one on me today. We're going to see. Because I've lost weight. I jumped on the scale, weighed an even 200, and I haven't weighed that since 2022. And way back at the beginning. Because when the pandemic hit, I started to eat too much, and before you knew it, I got overweight, and then I couldn't dump it. So, but anyway. Major banks took a dump. This big deal over there. Now, is this the Middle East deal? I don't know, because the Middle East deal is supposed to involve Israel and I think Palestine, and then they're going to change the borders to Golan Heights and all that. But Life from Around the World said that could very well happen just because of geological movement. Move land a little bit, all of a sudden that part of whatever is now part of Palestine. You never know. So anyway, my friends, this is part 1, I'm going to say, of another one. But we'll see if I can get to do a part 2, because I got to do something here right now. And then I'm going to maybe do a part 2, because when I get to where I'm going right here, I can't keep doing videos. I can for a moment, but I would just stay pretty well stocked up, ready. Like I said, enough to get you by for a couple of weeks. Shoot, man, the amount of things that I have, I need to go through. I got 2 backpacks that are loaded. I got a little one that I carry with pretty much everything I'm going to need. And that's all. So anyway, my friends, into part 1. I'll be back.